This week, OpenAI launched their new European Data Residency feature, and I'm just going to take a couple of minutes to walk you through about why that's important and how you can benefit from it. So firstly, I'm sure you're aware, but data residency for anyone that is a European company is exceptionally important. When you capture data about your customers, about the people that work in your company, where that data is stored and you having ownership and awareness of what is going on with that data is extremely important. Now, where you are working with a US-based technology company, typically that can mean that your customer data, your employee data is being moved into another jurisdiction, in this case, the United States. And that has some implications. You need to make your people aware of what is happening with that. You need to potentially get them to sign up to additional privacy statements. And you also need to be aware that the other jurisdiction, in this case, the United States, could have rights over inspecting that data. So for many enterprises, especially if you're in a regulated industry like financial services or healthcare, keeping that data in the EU is exceptionally important. And for anyone that uses one of the cloud providers like Azure, Google Cloud Platform, or AWS, you'll be familiar with storing your data in a European region or zone. So what has OpenAI done this week? And by this week, I'm talking about the first week of February 2025, depending on when you watch this video. OpenAI has launched data residency in Europe, and that is delivered through three main products or platforms that they offer. The first is ChatGPT Enterprise, and to be clear, that is not ChatGPT Teams, which is also for companies, but ChatGPT Enterprise, ChatGPT Edu for the education sector, and then the OpenAI API for any developers that are building products using their API. So let's go through those separately. So if you are a developer and you are building products using the OpenAI API through their platform, then you're now able to go in there and create a new project. When you create that new project, you are able to select Europe as the region. And what that will mean is that there is zero data retention. So that's either the requests and the responses are not going to be stored at rest on the OpenAI servers. Now, the one maybe gotcha here is that this is only for new projects. If you've got an existing use case, an existing project, that data is already being stored in the US. And at this time, it is not possible to migrate that across. So this is only for new projects. Now, the other approach, if you're not using the API, is that you're either probably on a ChatGPT Enterprise license, if you're a corporation, or an educational license. And if you're on one of those, then any new workspace that you're setting up can be set with Europe as that region. Now, this allows any of the content that you're providing or receiving through that service to be stored at rest in the European region. And that includes any ChatGPT conversations, the chats that are being included there, any custom GPTs that you may be building through your license, any of the user prompts, anything that your teams are writing to go into ChatGPT or these custom GPTs, and including any uploaded files as well, whether that is video, audio, or text-based. Now, this data residency is continuing to expand on OpenAI's enterprise offer. They clearly understand the importance of winning the enterprise and how important governance and compliance is. So you'll see additional features in the enterprise plan, including advanced encryption for both data that is at rest and in transit. You will see that there is no training on customer data. Anything that you are putting in a prompt in terms of text or any files uploaded is not used in the training models. There are additional data protection offerings. Of course, we talked about data residency and GDPR, but also if you are abiding by SOC 2 and these additional data protection requirements, you're also going to be provided with a DPA that is going to support your overriding terms and conditions and the contract that you have with OpenAI. So for more information on this new data residency rollout, just go to openai.com/index/introducing data residency in Europe. And they provide links to the API, to the enterprise, and to the Edu docs, where there is more information on this. Take a look. As I say, this is for API users, it is for enterprise users, and for Edu users. If you're on a free or a pro or a plus plan, one of the personal accounts, or you're on a Teams account, then this does not apply at this stage.